we go. We're still here. Why does it say 0 viewers? Okay.
It might take a moment.
Because you restarted the stream, basically.
Yeah. It'll reload.
And commercials will run, so...
Okay, here we go. Good afternoon. Well, it's still... Is it afternoon?
No, it's still morning. It's 11:41 your time.
For another 20 minutes. So, for anybody that is interested in carriers, I am very pleased with what I have recently accomplished with my character here. I would highly suggest that with the new, if anybody has a problem with turning or anybody has a problem with doing damage to groups, digital compilation is the level 5 ability that you get from the new event ship. Turns your ship into an AoE. Really helps with dealing with groups and things of that nature. This is also a very, very good one. Every time you launch hangar pets, which is basically every 15 seconds, you get a 5% recharge reduction on all captain and command specialist bridge officer abilities. But this is the one that's truly special. This is from the new Hydra. Strike group command authority, 30% to fighters, 40% to frigates, and 50% to multi-vector or saucer. And this is a brand new, like I said, with the new pack. With all the other things that you get on top of it, pet builds have really gotten a huge boost in this most recent pack. So I expect to see more pet builds out there. Excuse me. I have a cat that thinks that my lap belongs to him. So what are we doing today? Does anybody have anything they want to accomplish? Anything that they are...
I'm coming up pretty soon on needing to do the featured event in 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes and I will be in time to do the featured event. So if anybody wants to do that one.
Yeah, I got 4 hours from mine, so I got a little bit of time. Let's pull that up. And while we're waiting for just a moment, I'm going to continue adding to my story. And we've just crossed 45,000 words.
Yay.
And that's nothing to...
Avatar Continuum, you are more than welcome to lurk. Lurking is cool. I spend a lot of my day lurking.
You are allowed to lurk, but just this once.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to do is, I have another Borg TFO to run. Obviously, anybody who has anything they'd like to accomplish, please let me know. I've got a cat that makes it so movement is difficult, so give me a moment.
Yeah, I have a 5-pound Papillon on my leg. A clean Papillon. I took her to the groomers yesterday to get a bath, and she's all fluffy, and her Grinch feet are de-grinched.
This is my incredibly assumptive, we call him the gray rug, because all he does is lay there.
Yeah, they're cats. Like my dogs. They're content to just be there. They're Zen dogs. They're just there.
This is my favorite ship to anybody that's getting into the game. It is the best carrier by far, in my opinion.
Why does that look like a Vanguard?
It is a Vanguard.
So pretty. I love that ship. Ooh, I'm finally out of slivers. Well, not quite. Almost out of slivers. Yay.
So if anybody would like to do anything, please let me know. I am happy to facilitate whatever.
The featured event.
Okay, are you ready for that?
Well, I want to find out what other people would like in terms of do they want Federation or do they want KDF, because it's not this tune, but I can go any other tune.
Oh, I'm sorry. I moved. I apologize.
No, I left that one so I could go over here and pick. Oh, the cat. You're apologizing to the cat, not to me.
Yes,
All
I
right,
decided to do something on my own and without their permission, so evidently I'm the bad guy here.
Yeah, always. It is our lot in life. Let's see. I would like to go Federation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part 1. On Wakey Wakey. We'll go that one. GSQ says hi again.
Hello, GSQ, as always.
And let's see. I think I would like to be doing... Ooh, not Defense of Starbase 1. We did To Hell with Honor. I don't like Battle at the Binary Stars. Remain Klingon is good. And... Wow, I swallowed wrong there. We did Remain Klingon already, which was really good. No, have we done Remain Klingon today? No, we haven't. Let's do Remain Klingon.
Remain Klingon.
Mm-hmm.
Events featured Remain Klingon.
Do you want me to team us to do that?
That's fine with me.
Okay.
You want to join a Klingon run? Well, I mean, I'd have to switch over to my Klingon for that.
Oh, yes, you'd have to jump. No, hold on. Federation. My bad. It's Remain Klingon played on Federation tunes.
No, I mean, GSQ wanted to do a Klingon run.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to do Federation? Yes. The Federation event. Punctuation. It's a thing.
Put an X in chat if you want to be part of the Remain
Yes.
Klingon event. And then we will deal with GSQ in her thing. Whatever we're doing. We're doing something. Not entirely sure what that is yet.
We're going to do Remain Klingon, but we're going to do it on Federation tunes. GSQ says, what are? Because she's aware of what we do here.
We're doing something.
Got room for 2 more. Come on, all you wonderful people out there who are listening. Jump over. My husband's getting very cold easily, so the upstairs here is flipping hot.
Well, then you probably shouldn't light things on fire.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true.
I'm going to take a break for a few.
Okay, gonna call anybody? Just out of curiosity?
I should.
You
but
should.
I sent a text, but
Sounds very non-committal.
I don't want to share the BS on the air.
No, that's fine. We totally get that.
I have known you for like 3 years. Trust me. I mean, we both have things that we should be doing and aren't, and are doing and shouldn't.
No, it's.
By the way, I have to say this is.
If I get into this on the air, I'm going to get.
Don't. Yeah, no,
Don't
you're just gonna
don't get
stressed.
into it on the air. Nobody needs to know these things.
Nope.
This is the best first officer in the entire game, and nobody can convince me any differently. I just had to share that.
GSQ sends you some hugs, DT.
Thanks,
Your
GSQ.
mind is like in actual space. Well, that is
Slightly
very
populated
vacuous.
theater here and there, but mostly vacuum and cold.
It's vacuous. It's just out
Okay,
there.
if it's mostly vacuum, then it's not really a vacuum, right?
It's true. I mean, it's not really a vacuum anyway. It's just that we don't have the verbiage to talk about it the way it is.
Your mind, the final frontier. These are the voyages of your imagination. Very nice, Avatar.
That sounds terrifying.
That sounds great. Actually, I might steal that for my Acheron. Which I still thank you, 47 Alpha Tango, for my Acheron. I'm having much fun not writing the story as I put it together in my brain. And after we're done with the anniversary event, I will go back to writing.
So we have 2 more spots available.
Mr. Dave wants one, but he wanted to change factions, so I'm letting him do that.
Okay. Oh, I should switch over to Shia, because she's just as evil.
Okay, go ahead. I can reinvite.
I will do that.
All right, we got Madison. If you want to switch over, go ahead.
So we're going to go over to Shia, and we're going to see the Hydra in action.
Oh, sweet. Invitation sent. I know we won't have a problem picking up a 5th, so. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set this up if everybody's ready.
I apologize. I did not mean to
No
yell on
worries.
camera.
We're not offended. Let's redo those.
Just this once. So this is the Hydra, as modified as it is.
Weewoo? So you got a weewoo.
Yeah.
Think about seeing your screen up there.
This is my favorite ship for an escort in the entire game, and it's just amazing.
You got that out of the anniversary pack, or did you buy it separately?
I bought it separately. I didn't want the whole thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this has been an expensive weekend for me. Otherwise, I might still get it, but we'll see. It's gonna be an expensive week.
Mm-hmm. So the reason this is my favorite is because it's a escort through and through, but now they decided to add the intel slots to it, it's become that much more appealing to me.
All right, let me make sure I actually have weapons on this thing. Yep, good thing I checked. I didn't have shields on. There we go, shields.
Over and over and over again.
Well, I take them down so I can take damage when I'm trying to do a whole heal. I spent $650 on a Star Wars statue that I've wanted for many years. Even at that price, it's a discount.
Okay.
Ada and Scotty approve of the ship skin. It is green.
It is green. It is green.
It is green. It is green.
This is the Riemann prototype shield.
Ah. I was gonna say I'm on my Riemann tune, but I'm not. I'm on my Gemmy. Which I have tried desperately to turn into a bright pink ship to go with the Gemmy colors, but no. We have to have subtle colors.
That I will make sure she has no ship to run to, and no witless rabble to cheer on.
Maneuverability of the ship and just everything involved.
I will say.
Say hi to the wife. By the way, everyone.
This is another Gemmy ship, but
Ken, everybody.
like Frost, it's
Hi,
really
everybody.
nice, great maneuverability.
I put on my Facebook images of left shoulders with the torn up tendons.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, so you can visualize it a little bit better.
Remember, if you start flashing, go over to the whatever side has got that color and drop that there. So there should be something. You're flashing green. Go to the thing that's flashing green.
Yeah,
A special kind of bird.
But my friend Aubrey, he broke it right there.
Well, that sounds like
He
fun.
pulled out his AC joint. Are these the cookie ones or no?
Yes,
Can I try one?
absolutely.
I'm back on the Dexcom and monitoring.
Retard fire before you
Well, that's awesome.
get closer next time.
Are you having a good time?
Well, it's my favorite ship. Just got improved, so I'm definitely enjoying it.
Okay. I'm moving into your screen.
I can see that.
Alright. Behave. Come check on me in about an hour.
Well, I'll still be doing this in about an hour, but as soon as I'm done, I will check on you.
What are we thinking when you're done? 2 hours?
Probably,
Hour and a half?
probably 2 hours.
2 hours? Okay.
Oops, I'm green
You
now.
and I need to figure out dinner early rather than late.
Okay.
And it's noon already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if I like it with the cookie.
It's different. It's not bad. It's just different.
It's not smooth melting like I'm used to. It's not bad. Just not what I expected. I got a Band-Aid. It said spring is sprung.
Has it?
I think it has. It was 88 yesterday. And it's not spring is me. Somebody arrived at the spring.
Dark is back. It is with the virus. Stay within 4 kilometers of the Dark.
We have to go hit the Targ. Everybody over to the Targ.
The Targ.
To the Targ, the pink one. And hit it with the virus.
The Chris Doctor, regroup. Hit it with the virus so we can keep
Hit it with the
First
virus.
I'm over here. Now I'm over there. Me.
You understand that's not really how viruses work. You don't hit people with them.
Freeze it solid. It works pretty damn good that way. Excuse me, pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm. Language.
Yeah, I know.
Keep it up.
the Chris Doctor targeted. Get to the targ before it fires. No good. The targ
Tiptoe through the bodies.
get closer next time.
Oh no, not that.
Getting closer?
No, they got a tractor beam on me, so obviously I'm in trouble.
Hit the Dark with the virus. Stay within 4 kilometers of the Dark. Your ship will help out the virus.
A repair team is moving to assist the Chris Doctor. Take it out before it repairs the coding system.
Okay, I'm gonna alpha separate.
Quickly, get to the Dark.
And I just went from incredibly maneuverable to, oh my god, make it stop.
Didn't even realize I was flashing green.
I'm just shooting things. I mean, I'm sure there's a point to this, but I'm just...
Okay, so right now everybody should be
No, I know.
clustered as close to the Targ as possible, within 4 kilometers, to speed progress of the whatever the heck's going on. So, not quite sure what the concept is here, but we're doing something.
We're doing the thing! The thing
We're
and the
doing the
stuff.
thing, yes. Now we're just shooting stuff, because they told us to. If you've got a flashy green thing, go drop it off at whatever of the spaces is doing the flashy green. We can't see, only you can see that. So shoot anything that's getting too close to the Targ.
Shoot anything that moves.
Yeah.
Get within 4 kilometers.
Sitting on top of it. If I was any closer, I'd be behind it. That looks like a lightning storm in space. Look out. Nero is coming.
Take it out before it repairs the cloaking system.
Okay, so now I see a repair ship moving in towards the Christock. It's highlighted. The target.
The Christock has recloaked. Hit it with the virus so we can keep destroying that system.
A repair ship moving to a distant star. Take it out before it repairs the material engine.
Oh, and there's also escaping birds of prey that you have to deal with at the same time. There we go. There we go.
Look at all the bodies. I mean, all the responsible dispatchment of enemies.
We can get here in time.
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock. Take it out before it
Yeah, I
repairs
think
the
the Klingons need to learn the definition of the word Pyrrhic victory. Because even the small successes they're getting in this come at a horrible price.
That's why when we've got characters in here who are economically based or accounting based, and they're like, oh, we can keep sending ships at them. I'm like, no, 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 no.
Eventually you run out of ships
Yeah, exactly.
and soldiers.
Ships are not free. I can no longer feel my leg because of the angle it's at and the dog is sleeping on top of it. So when this mission is done, I'm going to very carefully put her down and not stand up for a few
She
minutes
was a
while my
good
leg
dog.
recovers.
Oh, not that kind of
She's a
dog.
good dog. No, 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 not that kind of put her down. Put her on the ground. How's that?
Oh.
the car fires before you can get into position. Get closer next time.
Get closer next time.
Not that kind of girl.
The dog has been targeted. Get to the Christock before it fires.
No, lightning storm in space would be good name for a TFO.
Okay, I'm in the green. I'm in the green.
A repair ship is moving to assist the Christock.
Is it?
Before it repairs
Yes, it
the
is.
cloaking system.
I can see it. It's over there. It says repair ship. It's not. It is a noun, not a verb. Oh, I can't do that anymore. Oh, I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, you have to sit on the ground. I'm sorry. I can't feel my leg.
You and your needing human requirements. It's just silly.
So come up and do something like lick my leg, and it'll be like, no, 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 don't move my leg while it's doing this sleeping thing. The cloaking device is thoroughly damaged now. Yay, all ships fire, yay! Finally!
Ah, it was the wrong one. Now that's some dreadnought.
The Christock is no more.
Okay, now the targ.
Let us purge the car.
Where's the targ? There it is. It's kind of like naming your ship the USS Puppy Dog and asking people to shoot at it. Oh,
Oh, we're not supposed to shoot it, the puppy dog? Ow! It bit me.
Are so strong and fast. Cease all hostility. The reign of Jimcom has ended, along with the war. This is the realm. Mother
You know,
of the
personally,
Empire.
if I lived in this kind of a universe, I'd be a salvager just following these fleets around.
No vengeance for them.
Cause
Good luck.
holy cow!
You heard Lorel. Our ally.
Glory to you and your house. I mean, you didn't really do a lot, but I mean, you know, kudos. I guess.
Something like that, yes. Wow, that was long.
So this is why I like this ship, is because that's how it's actually doing things, and then just splits back into one ship that looks entirely different. This is the only ship that can split into three unique ships that do all their different things, and
Well, give me a big enough knife. I can cut something into 3 pieces and make them do all different things. It's the putting them back together
it's
afterwards
putting them
that
back
gets more
together in a
challenging.
way that actually works.
Yeah, okay, that's the challenging part. Ah, I can feel my leg again. Yay! Glory to you and your salvage rights. Thank you, Avatar Continuum.
It's the way it's supposed to be. Glory to you and your salvage rights.
Quite so. Quite so.
So I'm using the new weapons, the obliviating phasers,
Ooh.
and they're very, very nice. It's better
I
for
have
a torpedo build, but it's not definitely not bad.
I have heard nice things about them.
And obviously, for anybody that hasn't done Sunrise to get these weapons, I mean, shame on you.
Get
but-
Sunrise, yeah. Stormbound, Sunrise, and aren't there 3 of those?
Yes, there is also the turret that you can get that attaches to these.
See, it's Sunrise and Stormbound, those 2. They're very nice.
Yeah.
And quick and easy, too.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of things that are really quite helpful in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Just like there's a couple of ground missions, Uneasy Allies and Survivor both have good ground gear.
So if anybody is interested in this ship, it is not a as advertised ship. Like, you don't get it and suddenly you can do everything. There's actually quite a bit of work you have to do in order to get to where it's supposed to be. And the first piece is that this is a tier 5 ship before it was anything else. So it's something to pay attention to getting. It's probably one of the only tier 5s that I have, but I think if anybody is interested in just the most brutal escort, in my opinion, out there, you've got to get this ship right here, the multi-vector advanced escort. And the reason is because you need the multi-vector assault module. That's what allows you to split it into the 3 ships. And that comes from a tier 5, not from a tier 6. And then you go to the tier 6 version, which is called the Hestia.
Yes.
And let's just pull that up. And then you will get numerical superiority. So the more things that are on the map, the more damage you do. Now this works for multi-vector pets, saucer separation, things like that, but doesn't include hangar pets. But that's not the important part. The important part is this high energy plasma expulsors, which I haven't really been using yet. Gives you the ability to do a truly brutal ability called Firebringer, which turns the entire Frontier ship into a convection oven.
Okay.
That's pretty much the best way to explain it.
Okay.
And
I
then
can
the
understand.
Hydra is the Intel version. Now you can take that brutal ship and turn it into a surgical strikes build, which is what I have. But without all 3 of those, I mean, it's a lot more difficult to do the way you want. Plus, the console is also very, very nice. And I will show you what that is right now. So it's not on here, but I will show you what that is just because. The new console is this one right here. And if you do have a pet build, harmonic yield distribution via radial, um, it grabs all of your pets and puts them in the same area and does a huge attack. So if you're using the immolating Vaser Lance, which is a beautiful weapon, and this one, it's like you have multiple attacks all in one. It's just such a great few ships to use. I don't use it with this one because I don't do a lot of separating, but it's specifically, you can turn it into a cannon build, you can turn it into a beam overload build, surgical strikes build, or torpedo. You're going to get bonuses from all of them. But Engage the Hydra is such a fun ability to use. So these are new things. Then the legendary version, which will hopefully come with all skins, consoles, and traits of the others. That actually just came out. That's what the new thing is. Is if you buy the if you buy this bundle, that's what you get. You get the exclusive variants for the Hestia, for the Prometheus, for the Nebula, for the Sutherland, for the Glen, for the that's what's in this boat. So the legendary thing you're looking for is this. I don't like a lot of them, and I'll be completely honest about that. But the ones that are there, they're very, very nice. But that's the one that you're talking about. This is the new Sirius Dreadnought, which I'm contemplating, but I don't play tanks, so that's just not my thing. And I'm not a pilot person either. But that's what you're looking at. So are you ready, Mom? You said you were waiting, so I was waiting on you.
Nope. We finished that thing. I didn't know what you wanted to do next.
Okay.
I am completely up to whatever you'd like to do. I'm gonna check my phone since it just went off. Nope, it's fine.
Well, I have lots of stuff I have to delete, but
Nah.
this is what happens when you get new ships. A whole bunch of stuff to get rid of. For anybody that has to get rid of a lot of things and don't really know how to do it the way that I'm doing it right here, all you have to do in order to get rid of all the extra box... Oh, I don't want to do that because I want to keep that. Is press the control key and go down to discard, and then you can do it without like having to wonder
that's
what
convenient.
comes next.
See, you learn something new every day, Frost. At least I do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So today is what day of the event? Let's take a look at that. We start on the 24th, so that's 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I should have 2,600 of each mark by today. I'll bet you I don't.
And I'm going to mention it again because I'm still trying to get rid of these guys. The Watchers are the new special bridge officers.
We actually gave some away this morning.
So for anybody that doesn't know what these are, they are, in my opinion, the best ground officers, period. Do I have any? Yeah, here's one right here. So let me show you why they're so good. This is what every one of them has. Every single one of them
I'll be right back.
has most of the same stuff on them. So, first of all, when you're going through a combat area on the ground, they have 4.5% chance to crit, 7.5% chance to critical severity. This is better than any other ground bridge officer in the game by far. It's better than the Superior Operatives. It's better than the Vanguard. It's just really nice. And then you put on top of it, the Watcher Operative gives you an additional 3% crit, 3% crit severity, and in space. As far as the resiliency is there, you get also as covert. And this one is a upgraded one, so I can put other things on it as well. But I have several. I've got 7 of them. I have 3 tactical and 4 engineering. If anybody would like one of these things, I'm giving them out. And there are slightly different abilities there from type to type, but they all pretty much do the same thing. The other thing I'm trying to give away, because I am fortunate enough to have been able to do some of these things, are the new ground weapons. The new ground weapons are the for anybody that has watched the new Picard season 3, they are the weapon that you see in the first episode. And I will show you what those look like. In future episodes, I understand that they have more than one at a time. So, this is that weapon. The Federation Phaser Rifle C-2399, circa 2399. It has an incredibly powerful ability called the Bolt Sweep setting that can target up to 5 foes, doing more damage than any other weapon on its own, with a 40% chance to add to a critical chance on your weapon. If you add this ability along with it, you're basically doubling the amount of damage that you're doing. So on those 5 targets, you're doing twice the amount of damage you'd normally be able to do. Yeah, and that's a really good way of doing it, Avatar. They are the best bridge officers. If you're just looking at the stats, every single one of them are very rare. They do a lot of great things in the ground for you, and they run around as cats. So I mean, there's the advantage there. But yeah, like I said, this is this is the rifle. There is a 2 rifle version, which I will show you because I also have that as well, which is the same thing. It will allow you to fire faster. It's the exact same thing as this. It's just there's 2 of them instead of 1. And you can fire faster, but you don't do as much damage in the sweep. So I don't tend to use it as much as I probably should. Like I said, I obviously have a few things that your average players don't have, so I am more than happy to offer some of these. I have given quite a few to many people in the fleet. If you would like some and you want to find me on ESD1, I am happy to give you either a watcher or a weapon as you need it. So that's my thing. GSQ, you're not allowed to go anywhere. You're stuck. You are a prisoner and you're going to have to stay here the entire time. Unless you have to go, and then I kind of understand. But I will be sad. I will be the sad. So, again, if anybody wants one of these things, please let me know and show up at ESD or tell me where you are. And I am happy to share one or both with you if you don't already have them. I've given quite a few of them away, so I don't remember who has them and who doesn't. But hey, if you can get away with exploiting a particular offer, then please do. Do, 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 do. Okay. And I don't want to do this because it's boring. No, you don't have to be in the fleet. All you have to do is show up at ESD so I can trade with you, and you let me know what you want, and I will get one to you. This is not a thing where Celtic Tiger Gaming and Queen Elizabeth 15. As long as you can get onto ESD number 1 or let me know where you are, I'm happy to share them with you. Well, one of the things I don't do is I don't go through the mailbox, so I'd prefer it if you were actually here with me at the time. So that's where I am. I am playing the character Shia on ESD 1, and I'm more than happy to go, anywhere else. 17 players on there, shouldn't have any problem getting in there. And that seems to be the spot. I'm going to go to 8 because that's where there's only 5 people. It's a lot easier for you to get to me that way. So find me in the requisitions area of ESD, and I'm happy to offer you one. I'm the one with the glowing eyes. You're in ESD 5. I'm in ESD 8. Okay, so how many people are in 5? Yeah, I can't get you into 5 because there's 35 people there. So if you want to join 8, then I can give you what you're asking for. And this is Brevin. You're Revan. Okay. So did you want a watcher or did you want a weapon? Which one are you looking for? Because I can do either. Just let me know what you're into. Okay. I only currently have an engineer or a tactical, and they're both men. So let me know. Do you want a tactical or do you want an engineering watcher? Tactical. Okay, then I will do that. In case you're curious how to separate stacks like that, you press Control and you drag, and it'll give you the option of doing this. So in case that's ever been a frustrating thing for you. So that's how you do it. And there you go. Now I have 2 tactical and 4 engineers. And there we go.
Hello.
Queen Elizabeth. You said you wanted one, but I can't get into 5, so you're going to have to come to me. Of course, absolutely. I mean, that is literally one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this is because, well, you guys deserve the awesomeness of hanging out with us and being involved. And if I can give back, then I'm happy to do it. I have been very lucky in a lot of different things lately, so I'm going to attribute that to being part of this and being part of you guys, and there are certain rewards that come with that.
Hut. You don't have a rating alert.
What?
Oh, it's Klingon Pop Warrior! Klingon Pop Warrior!
Oh, thank you so
Hi.
much. Thank you so much, Klingon Pop Warrior. She's an awesome person. Anybody that hasn't followed her, please do, because she's awesome.
She is indeed. If you would like to learn Klingon from somebody who learned it on Kronos, that's the person you want to talk to.
There you go. Please check it out, because holy cow, she's awesome.
She is.
We've hung out with her in real life. She's just an awesome person all around.
Oh, yeah. We got to meet her in Chicago. That was so cool.
Yep. So, again, I would love to help you out, Queen Elizabeth, but I can't get into ESD 5. So you're going to have to come to 8, because I don't know how to help you otherwise. Still 35 people. Or you can invite me to a team and I can get it to that way. So
Yeah.
either way.
Well, even they're filling up quick.
Well, Mama is much cooler than I am, but
Yeah. I will take all the compliments I can get, but I would disagree. But hey, let's all be mutually awesome, and we got to meet each other. How's that?
that's true. We got to meet each other.
Thank you, Safi.
That's what I'm saying. Mom is cooler. Sav is never shy when it comes to insulting me. So I mean, I'm.
People, you should see her comments when I mention my age. And it's, Mom is older than dirt. Blah 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 blah.
Well, Sav
Fire
is got
is
that.
older than Mom.
Who's older than Mom?
Fire.
Fire is older than Mom. So see,
Yeah.
Sav is ageless. So I mean, she doesn't
yes.
exactly. She can't exactly
Indeed.
fit. I mean, she's one of those eternal aspects of the universe that just you can't ignore.
Very true. Very true. Yes, dear.
So, is there
You have
anything that
elections,
anybody would like to do? I am here to serve you and just basically geek out and.
Well, I have a few more Undine ships I need to kill, to be honest. But it's on a Klingon tune.
Okay.
Killed, I think, 24 of the 30 I need. My snark is a sign of affection. My cookies are a sign of affection, Sop.
So Vortu
it
is
wasn't
my
on this one.
Klingon recruit for anybody that is running them. You go to that symbol right there tells you exactly what you're attached to. And the Klingon recruit is, in my opinion, one of the more frustrating ones out there just because of all the work you have to do in order to get everything done.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, some of them were challenging, but actually easy. And some of them were just head-bangingly tough, like the current 150 randoms.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
Yeah, that's up there. But it is, some of the things you get out of it are actually quite beneficial.
And they do go across all accounts. So, I mean, once you get the prizes on your KDF, you get them across the account. Everybody else gets them.
So for anybody that's never played one of these things, when you become a Klingon receiver, it opens up this screen right here, and they have you do things that are specifically designed to work with that character set. So one of them is you have to get yourself up to rank 4 in marauding, which is on the Federation side. Your marauding is otherwise known as sorry, that's the wrong one.
Hey, Sav, I will take it.
It's the
kindly
first
if you would
officer.
Not notice my butt forks. Thank you very much. We've talked about my butt forks before.
So as you can see, that's Orion Marauder, and obviously it's far better than the Federation side, which is the political and diplomatic side. But getting up to level 4 in that is not easy, but it's definitely easily possible. The next thing is the Admiralty. It makes sure that you actually play the full character set. And I'm very happy to have done so much of it on several different characters. Engineering professor, you need him why do you need him as a tactical officer? Is there something in the tactical side that really resonates with you? I don't disagree that tactical has advantages over some of the others, at least as far as combat is concerned, but obviously there are just as many advantages to the other sides as well. So what is it about the tactical side that really interests you, at least as far as this regard is concerned?
Or are you like a completionist like me who has to have a psi attack and an NG?
Or you can be a crazy person like
balanced
Magnus.
that way.
They do make pretty good science builds. I do like them a lot, mostly because they keep on getting, damage bonuses and makes them incredibly effective on ground. Not to say that science don't fit that bill as well, but definitely tactical can do quite a bit of damage on the ground, especially with some of their more potent abilities. So going to the first city, I can, yeah, tremendously higher crit, just stupidly higher crit. And they get like this ability right here, 50% bonus to all damage for 60 seconds. That includes the science damage, and that goes to every tactical character out there. Obviously, target optics increases damage, increases critical severity, increases critical chance, on top of all those things. So yeah, she's very, very right. Hey Artemis, it's nice to see you. In space or on ground, it's just, they're equally as lethal regardless of where you go. This is my tactical character, but they're just as dangerous on the ground as they are on the air. Because I've got ball lightning, which is normally a science ability. I've got chain conduit capacitor, more of a science ability. And I've got tactical EMP bombardment, which is a tactical ability, but there are definitely variants to that. So yeah.
They have talked about tokens to change careers. I haven't seen it happen yet, but it has been talked about.
That is something that I think I would love to see personally. I think that would be awesome. I made the mistake on one of my other characters of buying a tactical only thing, and I was really frustrated with it, and I still haven't fixed the problem yet. But fortunately, now that you can do the board character, or I'm sorry, the elite bridge officers, it's a little easier to deal with those kind of mistakes. But that hasn't gotten rid of the thing entirely. The vault. What vaults are we cracking?
Vault.
What vaults are we cracking?
There's 2 vaults.
There are several vaults.
Well, that would be 2, yes. There's the Vault TFO and there's the Vault episode.
What do we have in the fleet bank at the moment? Ooh, yellow dots. I've never seen these guys before. So those are new. Polar on bombardment. I haven't seen that one either.
As for a giveaway?
Yeah, that's what's in the
No.
prizes.
Cadargo just sent me something for a giveaway. All right.
I took a shower just now.
Well, hey, Savi, if I sent you 10 boxes and 10 keys, would you like to do an open 10 for us?
Mic off.
Okay. Let me beam down here to Drozana Station. I'll send you 10 and 10. Let's see, though. I like to do the safe ones. No, if it's... Oh, shoot, though. I want the VIP mining claims. That's the only issue. Oh, well. You have better luck than I do. There. Here's near. Let's go that way. Sav has better luck on opening stuff than I do. I just want... Do you have many there? No? And... Oh, my computer's not a happy person right now.
Mic on.
Did that worked? Hold, crud. I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
What did you not mean to do?
I hit a button too many times, but it's okay. It didn't cost me anything, so we're good.
Okay.
I have infinity boxes, but I'm thinking of doing some safe boxes. Because I don't think the new ship's in infinity boxes, is it?
No.
It's only in the safe boxes, correct?
Well, the World Razor is only in the Picard box.
Okay, so that's the... not the Picard. That's the safe places one, isn't it?
Yeah, the new Picard box is the safe place.
Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, Sabi, I'm going to send these over to you in the mail. Don't run away. I know where you live. Oh,
That sounds like a threat.
no, you have to have these up. Oops. Hang on. Why is that not going over there? That's weird. Hold on a sec.
I got one that's bound to character. Both of them are bound to my character. That sucks. I don't need two of the same thing.
Oh, it didn't want to let me mail these to you. That's weird. Oh, that's why. It wasn't going to let me mail them to you because I protected my key so I wouldn't be stupid.
Is there a way I can do that like over the majority of the rest of my life? Because I'd much prefer to not be able to do anything stupid like that.
Sav, maybe you can't find the mission because you already have it.
So if anybody would like to do anything at all, I'm more than happy to do whatever. And that person is clipping into the thing above them, and that's a very large Orion. It keeps on hitting herself over and over again.
We have to get you a follow button on here. But you got a new follow there. And who did you get for a follow?
Yeah, I keep on asking my
walk you through it.
incredible person, my incredible mentor here.
It's a pie thing. Pie's so much better at it than I am.
Uh-huh.
That's why we make Pie do everything.
I see how it is.
Let's see. So who just gave you a follow?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm on Twitch. Let me see if I can see it over here. Yep, not there.
See, I only pretend to actually be the one running the stream. What I'm actually doing is just stealing Mom's screen and pretending to do it that way.
Okay. Oh, it's also not popping up on mine. That's interesting.
So, on skill trees, on Celtic Tier Gaming, that's something I can talk to some degree on. So, this is a tactical build, as you can see. There are 3 things that I highly suggest on any build out there. And as long as you have them, then anything else should be fine. One of the biggest problems in the game, in my opinion, is shooting things at range, because you don't really do a lot of... I mean, the further something is, the less damage you do. That kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's pretty frustrating. The way that you overcome that is long-range targeting sensors. It's things that people don't really pay attention to, but in my opinion, an incredibly helpful way to manage it. Obviously, if you're a tactical Klingon, go as far down the tactical list as you can. Obviously, this is completely all the way down, because these abilities, these last 3, empower your team just as much as it empowers you. And if you want to work with a group that's really good together, these are all very, very helpful at maximizing the damage a group can do. And you don't get that unless you have put most of your points into the tactical tree. Obviously, there's some stuff you got to pay attention to otherwise. But another really important thing a lot of people don't pay attention to that is very, very helpful is the electroplasma system flow, because this will take your...
Thank you, Savvy.
I'll just go up in here and show you. Oh, yeah. I'll show that just in a moment. But I wanted to give you some of the ideas of why they're advantageous versus not. So, electroplasma flow reduces the time that you are... If you are 0 on one of these abilities, so this is weapons, this is shields, this is propulsion, this is auxiliary. And if these are at 0, you can't use them. And when you fire your weapons, it goes down. If your electroplasma flow is actually being used, it reduces the time that it's at 0. And the higher the number, the more damage you can actually do with that character. So obviously that's an important thing to consider. As far as skills are concerned, I have all 3 levels of advanced energy training. I have all 3 levels of projectile weapon training. This is a surgical strikes build, so I don't have to pay as much attention to projectiles, but it doesn't mean I don't want to maybe try it later. Augie does have a really nice skill tree. The skill tree can be generalized across all builds. There's a fair share of distraction in the skill tree, options that take away from the total output. I don't know that I'd entirely agree with that because on several of my science builds, I don't have a problem getting the things that I'm looking for. But there are specific things that you want to pay attention to depending on what your intention is with that character. So the question is, Celtic, what kind of character do you want? You said you had a tactical liberated board character, and that's great. But what do you want to do with them? That's the question. Because if you want a pet build, then obviously coordination protocol is very, very helpful. If you want to play a science character, then scientific readiness is a pretty important thing to have. And obviously there are advantages to each one of the builds depending on what you want to do with them. Ground is a lot easier because it doesn't matter what you put in these ones here because they don't really make a lot of difference. You just want your kit performance to be as high as possible, and obviously you want your weapon damage to be stacked. So on ground, you can get both of these particular arms completely filled, and then you don't have to worry about any of the others. But that doesn't mean that all of them are nearly as easy. Obviously, depending on what you want to do with your character, you have to pay attention to certain things that you want to accomplish. And so the specialization is really where those things come into major play. So obviously, with the intelligence officer, it gives me a plus 15 to defense rating, a plus 15 to dodge. It's not really all that effective. I don't really use it for a lot, but certain characters do. And the reason that I decided to go one way versus another is for some of the more simple abilities like rock and roll. It can make you immune to slow and things of that nature. No, you certainly don't have to reinvent it every time. It's just how do you want to approach it from a particular perspective. And I mean, certain people are better at it than I am. I mean, people are vastly better at it than I am. But I mean, I'm pretty happy with the build that I have thus far. But this is my favorite ship on the Klingon side. That is not a pet build. This is called the Queeb Intel battlecruiser, and it is a very nice ship. It is the equivalent of the Gagarin, but it's an Intel build, so it's fairly good for that particular build.
Ooh, and you got another follow there.
Awesome. I'm not going to complain about that at all.
Thank you very much for the follow.
Unfortunately, like I said, I can't see them because I'm only pretending to be in charge. Mom's actually the one in charge. But as far as ships are concerned, depending on what your intention is, like the question is for Celtic, once you decide on a build, it becomes difficult to transition to a different type of build because there are quite a few ships, quite a few consoles, quite a few reputations and things that you really need to consider when building a ship. I mean, I make my my character look like it's pretty cut and dry, but if you look at everything that's on it, they come from dramatically different levels of ships that aren't available to just anybody, different things with reputation that you have to spend time and energy getting, different things from boxes that just don't show up normally. And obviously, this is from the legendary bundle. So we're talking about significant, and these are from the fleet rewards. So there are different things that you have to consider, and some of them are just, you can tell this is a well-rounded character because of all the individual things that you're going to find. This is reputation based. This is fleet based. This is reputation based. This is ship based. This is mission based.
Please check your email.
So there's all sorts of different things. This is also mission based. This is from the C store. There's all sorts of different things that you have to consider with the characters as they work together. And plus, there are specific advantages that you have within those that enhance what your character is able to do versus not able to do. And I'm being asked to check my email, so give me just a moment on that.
Okay. Well, while he's checking his emails, I have some stuff that we can give away.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alrighty. So the first thing we've got here today is we have got Starship Trait Confederation Führer. Let's see. When defeating a foe, 6 additional weapon power will be added for a short duration. This can occur up to 3 times. Any additional foes will grant a brief overflow. So, yep, very nice. We have that. So, in order to get that, pick a number between, how many people do you have watching right now? It looks like 33 people?
32.
32. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 32, and I will draw a number at random. We have more prizes.
Yeah, it's not a one and done, so you don't have to worry about that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come now. There's got to be more than 2 of you who would like it. It's free. You can sell it if you want to.
We got
Celtic
3 out
and
there.
Artemis pick the same number. You can't do that.
Yeah, it makes it difficult. I can't split a single item into 2.
I can just, you know.
Aegis space set is really nice. It's just, there are things so
Dated.
much better than Aegis.
It's dated.
Sorry.
Okay, 21. So now we have a
Aegis.
15, a 21, and a 22. Come on. Nobody else out there wants this. There's more stuff, but getting one doesn't exclude that. Increases the odds for the others. Well, so far it's 1 in 3 for somebody to win it.
I mean, if you win it, you can obviously defer to somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So put in a number so somebody wins, and then if you don't want it, you can always offer it back out to other people.
Yeah.
That's
Or
typically
you
what
can
I
sell
do.
it. I mean, we don't care. This is not the fleet stuff, and even when you get the fleet stuff, if you don't want it. Well, yeah, I get that, Saab.
Yeah, Sav is just going to make things
Sav.
harder for everybody, because she has everything.
Saab. Okay.
Okay, Dark Harm Master, that's 15.
Harm
Now we
Master
have,
Kaiju.
you
3
have to
people
choose
picking
different,
15,
no, now you got
That's
12.
better.
Got to pay a little bit of attention with this thing.
That sounds like
And
Alyssa.
Alyssa just joined us, so
Yeah,
thank you so
yeah,
much
hi,
for
Alyssa.
joining us.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hey. I'm Artemis.
You're Artemis.
Yeah.
No. Yay. I didn't know you were Artemis.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Artemis.
Holy moly. I have to put that in my notes. For a lot of people, like, swear I'm not drinking. I have to have his real name in there because he has a different name in the game. And who else was on this morning? Swear I'm not wasted, rather. Not swear I'm not drinking. And Drunken Heretic. Both have different names in the game. All right, is that it?
Hold on a second, I'm going to
Okay.
do it for you. The random
Alrighty.
number generator.
Alrighty.
Okay. Random generator. Hitting the roll. And I have a
Okay.
number. Just tell me when.
And it is. Go.
Oh.
Just don't use the in-game one because that goes 1 to 100.
And there we go.
22. All right. Queen Elizabeth. Very good. On the money.
Way to
Very
go.
good. Queen Elizabeth, what is your handle in game? And I will mail this to you.
Celtic, sorry about that. You were one number off, but
We got more stuff. Don't
yeah.
sweat it. We have more stuff coming up in just a moment here. I've got 9 cool presents right now.
I gotta do something with the lithium.
Okay. Yes, it is the lithium weekend, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
So
well,
how the
Elizabeth,
heck are you, Alyssa?
Oh, doing all right.
I haven't
Been
talked to you in a few
Fighting the
days.
cold, but I'm doing fine.
We're all
You just
fighting
keep winning
colds.
over the cold.
I'm feeling better than I was 4 days ago. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Glad to hear
I'm happy
that.
to hear that. Anybody would like to do a mission to complete their dailies or anything of the above, let me know. I'm pretty eager to do just about anything. But I will switch back over to my other character.
You're very welcome, Queen Elizabeth. I need to kill 3 Undine ships. I don't know if that's worth doing
3
Undine
Undine
assaults or
ships.
if I should just finish it up.
Hmm.
But before we go any further, since Savi opened things and we have wonderful Savi stuff therefore, I have, next on the prize list, a Watcher Companion Bridge Officer. If anybody would like to raffle off on a Bridge Officer, again, numbers between 1 and 30, it looks like.
I got enough bridge officers.
Are you sure?
Oh, I don't know. It could be something I don't have yet, so.
Well, I can only offer you what Sav opened in the boxes. I gave her 10 keys and 10 boxes, and she usually does really good with opening them for me. But you can still
Artemis has an 11. Celtic has a 7.
Mm-hmm. Aegis is pretty hard to get these days. Well, it all depends on if you know somebody who's got all the people who can build them for you. Ed has them, so I've had Ed's built me a few of them over the years. Now I can build one myself. Let's see. Sav flexes box opening muscles. Wow. Yeah, no, my Aegis is older than that. No, not older than yours, younger than yours. I paid Ed to build it for me, or gave him the supplies to build it.
Pestered from people.
Sav, you got a world race? I would have bought it from you, except I have no money at all. I gave all my money to somebody else recently, and so I'm down to like a couple $100 million, and that's it. Could have sold all my keys given the rate they're going at, but
We're just so just broken and just nothing is going right for us.
I don't really want a world raiser other than to say I have one. And then I was going to give it away for part of the raffle today, but
I gave away one as well.
yeah, a lot of people have given theirs away. All right, we have numbers. Well, now we have numbers 1 to 29. So, would you like to roll 1 to 29 for a bridge officer?
Yes, I'm doing
Okay.
that now. Many rolls. And the number that I have is...
Ross, did anyone ever mention you look like Santa? Is it
I look
10?
like Santa.
That's one off of Artemis, who is an 11. Is anybody else closer than that?
See, I don't think I look like Santa, because, I mean, Santa is a... Sorry, I will get into the actual history of Santa Claus, but... I don't mind being compared to Odin. I mean that doesn't suck, but
Okay, just want everyone to confirm that Artemis is off by just one. Nobody else is closer. Is that correct?
I have Artemis is 11. Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
And I'm going to invite you, Mom,
Okay.
so we can get your Undine ship taken care of. Yeah, Undine or Voth.
Undine.
Okay.
Lisa, I don't have you as my friend?
Ijo?
Hang on a second. It's just not popping there. There you are. That's really weird. It didn't pop up. Huh.
You're on Anubis at the moment, Mom? Wait, that's not you.
Who, me? No, I'm on Kethsa. There you go. On its way to you, ma'am.
Thank you, man.
Wait, it says you're on as Kethma.
No,
Tell
I'm
me.
not on Kethma. I'm on Kethsa.
How does... Okay.
Because I left Kethma. I'm on Kethsa. Yeah.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the name of the game for me, right? Right.
Allegiance does not match team. You are on a...
I'm on a Klingon. Do you want me to change? No, I don't want to change because I only need 3 more.
I'm working on it.
Okay, that's fine.
Relax.
That's fine. So
Just
Avatar
relax.
says, downside of entertaining stream is doing dailies on alts takes so much longer. Yes and no. Because Ed and I will team up to do ours in the morning, and between the two of us, we can usually get just about everything done. Thank you.
And you got Brondo Mugi on at the same time.
Not right now, I don't. Bronto Moogie's off. Or is she on still? Hold on.
Yeah, she's
I
still
stand
on
corrected.
right
She's
now.
still on. Thank you. I was doing Defense of Starbase 1, the invisible version. And I completely forgot.
Does anybody want to help us destroy some Undine ships? Let's get something actually started here. Yeah,
Oh.
that is a
Somebody
very
left their
long
balloons all
ride.
over the place down here. I still think we need to play soccer. Have somebody generate some balloons, create 2 goals somehow. I'm not quite sure how. Then you have to get the balloons between the goalposts. We could do it on Ryza,
Sure.
because at the bar there's like 2 places where you got the balloons into the bar and through the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Avatar, I know that feeling. The lower deck of ESD could work. Could, yeah. But somebody's got the whole Drazana here filled with these giant Klingon Styx balloons. Be great though if we could get out our swords and just pop them. Oh, that'd be fun.
So get your butt to Dyson Sphere, Mom.
No, I thought we were gonna do Undine Assault.
I figure
Which is
we
a
just
TFO.
do the
Oh, you just wanna do it
space
there?
warfare
Sure, I can go do
because
that.
you've only
That's
got like
easy.
3 ships.
Well,
Didn't make
hang
sense to
on,
do a
3
full
ships.
TFO.
I didn't know. I was playing with balloons.
See, Mom likes to make things more complicated than they have to be.
Yes.
It's just the way
You
things
know, there's
are.
a picture of over complicating a situation in the dictionary. That's the word making things harder than they need to be. And then there's my picture right there. It works just perfectly. On my way to the Space Undine Battle Zone.
Blattazone.
And there you am. Let's go do things.
There
Let
I.
us go do things.
There I is.
Ooh, and there's one straight ahead of us. It's just ripe for the taking. The center one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will be home every day this week. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I will be. So that means I will be doing shows this week.
That's awesome. There's your 3.
I'm working on them.
Whee!
They like to disappear as soon as I start shooting them.
You frighten them.
I know. I'm a scary mom.
All I'm doing is shooting back, and one hit is killing them.
Yeah, that's what I want to do is upgrade this ship next upgrade weekend to make it more of a powerful little puppy ship.
Stop shooting me. Activate the Klingon weapon. The Klingon weapon.
And for those of you who don't know, this particular one is amazing for getting Undine. Just don't activate the weapons, and they will continue to spawn Undine for quite a while.
Yes, they will. Until somebody comes in and likes graping the entire area.
I was in here getting some and shooting down the Undine and starting them up, and this guy sent me a little message going, hey, if you don't start them up, it'll keep spawning and we can all get some. Oh, thanks for letting me know. No problems. Happy to do it. By the way, I got my 3.
Well, I mean, if you want to get some of that done, Avatar, I'm more than happy to work with you to make that happen.
Yeah, really, we can make this fun. We make pew pew fun. I will say, if I get 60 Voth to kill in the morning, it's just like, no.
No, it's
Nah,
just too much.
that's okay. And the 4th one's online. Here we go. I will say, though, that having to do dailies, or in this case, 2 dailies, or 2 events, and my endeavors, and the occasional universal is pretty much all I've got for gameplay time anymore. I don't get to do as much fun stuff. Well, we got that one done. Do we want to finish this? Ooh, there's one south of us that needs to get cleaned up real quick. Shall zip down there. No problem, sir, Avatar. We do not judge. Well, we judge, but we don't tell you that we're judging.
Well, now that you're here, Cliff, you're just making it so much better for us.
Cliff. Hi, Cliff.
The self-aware AI. That's
Yes.
pretty cool. I'm writing a story about a self-aware AI. That is rather topical for me.
And here I am, a not self-aware human. Do we want to do the top 3 first, or we want to do something else?
Whatever you want to do, Mom.
Let's clean this up. Let's
not
clean this up.
interested. Okay.
You are not?
Well, I was just going to say I'm not entirely intent on accomplishing a single thing today. Because obviously I don't want to be responsible right now, so I'm going to stay as far away from like any level of accountability as I can.
Works better when I have my fingers on the right keys.
Because I don't want to drive for 2.5 hours or something I don't really want to go to.
No, you absolutely shouldn't. Let's be kinder to ourselves for a while, folks. We've all had going on 3 rough years. I think we should be a little gentler to who we are. And a little gentler to each other, please, very much. Ooh, 63 to lithium. How exciting. This is one map I would love to see them revamp. It needs an update, a little bit of a cleaning up, a little bit more excitement. Okay, the ultimate self-aware question. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes,
No.
because I have no right to decide what you think is good.
It's not the flavor as much as the texture and the wet.
See,
Just,
you think therefore you are pizza? Is heresy to what? Exactly. What authority exists where you have to get their permission to eat pizza?
Pizza is a right, not a privilege.
Yeah,
but pineapple.
You can't regulate. You can't regulate rights in the same way.
That you can pineapple on pizza? True. But some things are just like understood. It's like deep dish or thin crust.
Hand
Leave the
toss.
suffer where but Sav is not.
But hand tossed deep dish or thin crust because you can get them hand tossed both ways.
Well, I like both deep dish and hand toss.
I don't understand why people like deep dish.
Yeah, neither do I. And I live in Chicago.
It's just like a really wet pie.
We had some customers come to Chicago for one of the companies I used to work with. And like, oh, where's the best deep dish pizza? I'm like, fuck, God knows there isn't anything that's good unless you want to consider Detroit style, which is really good. I try to make my homemade pizza as thin as humanly possible, like crackers. Paper thin.
I don't like
crunchy.
that either, though. Like I made a pizza thing for my kids like 2 days ago. No, that was last night. And they really like it when there's basically no crust at all. So on one half of the pizza it's like ultra thin, and the other half it's like actual normal crust because I like normal crust. And then when it's finished, my youngest tells me they wanted me to do my pepperoni in the crust kind of thing, so they actually eat the bread. And I had to like somehow finagle it because I'm a pushover and my kids know it.
My 2 different pizzas. So I do keto. Sometimes I'm not doing it this week because of life.
Because
But if I
life.
want to do keto pizza, you replace the pizza crust with pepperoni. Cook it directly on a hot stone so you get really crisp pepperoni with a little cheese and tomato on top of it. Or if you're really, really hardcore, make a little round circle of Parmesan. Toast that off and put the tomato and more cheese on top of that for pepperoni. That's good.
You're an AI. You can't eat anything.
He's thinking he's hungry.
Oh. He thinks therefore he is hungry?
I think therefore I eat. Can I salvage anything? Yeah, I can salvage all you guys.
Now we're just randomly killing things. We're just
Yeah.
bad people at this point. We're hunting people down and just killing them.
All these prizes appear to be picked up. Did we get all of them already? No? Something's not gotten. Oh, down there. One's about to fail. There it is. Pizza leads to defeating Undine confirmed. Yes, yes. We can tell by the shape, of the surface there. It's round, it's relatively flat. We get here in time. And, we lost one already. All right, back to where we kind of started. That fell.
I get hit by an explosion.
Things go splody?
It goes exploding and did no damage, but it still put me in combat.
Well, you're on my friends list. I don't know why I wouldn't be on yours.
What, on mine?
Correct.
You
Oh,
were.
nice.
It's just when I was
Congrats,
typing
Cliff.
it in, it just wasn't popping. Go figure.
Congrats on that. For anybody that's looking for a fleet that has all of those ships involved, not that Cliff did not make a major milestone himself, our fleet is completely maxed out.
Now I'm going to have to go back and then pick a few former fleet admirals, I'm afraid, who've been out of the game for years. But the problem is, it's very hard to kick a fleet admiral.
Make your way to their location.
Go wait 2 weeks.
The planet killers are now active. We have 10 minutes to destroy as many as possible.
And these are people I considered my friends for years, so, but I know they're not playing the game anymore because life. Nothing against them, it's life.
The Romulan singularity to destroy its shielding.
Wow. Somebody's mean.
I'm not mean. I'm effective. Yeah,
I'll let you be effective. I'm going to head north because nobody started that one. We got a time limit here. If you guys want to kill that one off. Sav, is that across all of your tunes or just one? I totally would believe over one. Remember when standing in front of a planet killer would get you killed?
Them were the days.
Them were the days. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense to me, Sop, that you got it on one. When overall it would be crazy. Crazy how you've been in the fleet forever and you donate so much. I do not think that word means what you think it means.
The protective level is down. Go after the planet killers. The planet killer has been destroyed.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I didn't finish that one that fast. Marhogman says, I remember back when I needed to tank the horde of Mirror Universe ships in order to prevent Obisek's starbase from being destroyed and the mission failing. Yep. We need some more tough ones. Though we did do Battle of Cortez this morning, which was fun.
planet killer's only 90 kilometers away.
Hey.
Planet killer is invulnerable. Use the Romulan singularity to destroy its shielding.
It's invulnerable.
The other kind of invulnerable. The kind where you're vulnerable.
Does it talk about its feelings?
You know.
There's nothing wrong with that. We should all be more open to talking about our feelings.
Dropping our shields, allowing ourselves to take some damage.
Who knows what you might learn?
Mm-hmm. This one's half done, so we're almost there. Yay!
Gyaradex is a great tanking ship.
Oh, yeah. I'll say WC's got one set up as a tank that he loves.
It's like I'm swatting flies over here.
Yes.
The protected bubble is down.
Hey.
Killer.
And now she shows up.
Killer has been destroyed.
Who shows up?
You, right at the very end.
All
No,
three
I was there.
shields have been destroyed.
I was there from like the 50% mark on. I was doing damage.
The
Uh-huh.
Unseen will return. But
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
there is
Uh-huh.
a fleet inbound.
Uh-huh.
If you need to kill the Vought, this is an excellent time to do it.
All ships
I don't need to kill the boss. Does anybody need to kill the boss?
we must prepare for
We
the
can
I
team
don't
you up
know.
and-
I'm sorting my medication, then I'll be with you guys.
That's a good reason not to kill Voth. Do you need to kill Voth? No, I'm starting medication. Okay, I totally get that. That's a great answer.
Do not murder
It's a
people while on,
non-sequitur, but it's
on.
very cool.
You can't murder people while on high levels of drugs.
Depends on which drugs.
Oh, I got good drugs.
Which kind, pray tell?
Oh!
I got muscle relaxers, painkillers,
Oh,
all the good stuff, they say.
I have ibuprofen. I get the comment of, you don't really need anything more
I
than
have
that.
anger and spite.
Those are excellent sometimes.
They
Sometimes. Get me through many a day.
are.
All right, I have gotten all of my endeavors. I have gotten all of my dailies. I have gotten all of my events. And we still have 2.5 hours to go here. I think we should just have some fun.
I think we should. Does anybody have any ideas of what might be fun to do?
What could be fun? Well, we've done defer hearts, which not a lot of people do.
Oh, I know what we can
Obviously,
do.
they're
I know
not
we
that hard.
I know exactly what we can do.
Okay. Federation or KDF?
Well, it's a KDF tune. Here he is. My crazy, incredibly abusive. No, is that the one I'm looking for?
Stop, I can do it, but my camera's off, so lucky you. I've been doing so much with the game, I've got a callus on the base of my wrist.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my only outfit.
But
This
you look
is-
so pretty.
This is the shortest and most effective character I've ever played. He's shorter than the Ferengi,
Oh my god.
but holy crap, he's dangerous. He's
Right.
got the
Got your kneecaps.
the Ophidian cane.
Oh,
And-
yes.
So his whole thing is that he melts everything he runs into. This is the character that I want to do something with, just to have fun. Because he's completely useless otherwise.
Don't tell him that.
Well, no, I think he knows. He's shorter than Peter Dinklage. But he can't even see above the desk.
I don't know if you ever saw Ed's tune, Captain Cuddles. Captain Cuddles and Gornalicious.
And Sav, as far as that particular comment is concerned, is you first. I'm sure we could get a lot of money if we started with your photos.
Yeah, we get thrown off too, but
No,
But yeah,
we
you
can make
first.
it work. I'll make it work. I'm a
you can do
security
full
guy.
frontal nudity if my doggos.
Well, I think that would be a
But
little...
they're discreet. I mean, they're into art pictures. My doggos are.
Well, I'm thinking that people would much rather see you naked than any of us. Because
Yeah, definitely.
I'm a broken shell of a person, and I can't think there's too many people that are vying
And
to
Mom is
see.
mature.
Yeah, I've got more pieces missing from me than a Lego set that's been in the garage for 15 years.
I was aware of that, Sav. You had mentioned it in the past, and also that you don't go on cam or voice anymore for that reason. Which, given some of the stuff that's going on in my life, I totally get that.
Holy cow! I went up like 4 levels. How did that happen?
We played a lot of missions.
No, this character that I haven't been playing in a very long time. Welcome back, drunken heretic. How the heck are you?
Back.
How in
We're
the
still
heck
here.
are you?
We're still here, but now it's Frost in charge instead of me.
Well, I wouldn't say in charge. I'm here. We'll just stick with that.
You can be in charge. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
in charge.
Yeah, there you go.
I am very loud. Sorry, I have to be. Because I'm compensating for something. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm compensating for something.
I'm gonna check something super quick here. Nope, it's not there.
Your
No,
eardrums?
it's
I'm sorry, I'm a bad person. I damage your eardrums. But again, you're ageless, so why should that matter?
And you can turn down your volume, you know.
I could. You're
No,
right.
not you. They can.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, either way
Right?
we could do it.
I have to destroy Herc frigates and Herald ships.
Ooh.
Yes, Herc. Hey, that sounds like a good thing to do. Let me switch
Yeah, I'm
over
totally
and
into that.
invite you, and I will
Are you
gladly
Federation
join
or
you there.
KDF, Artemis?
Federation right
All
now.
right, I'm switching. I will switch over to Federation.
I'm a father of 2 girls and former special operations, so yeah, I have to be loud. I don't know the definition of not loud.
It's the opposite of loud.
No, it isn't. That can't be right.
So I'd be needing a
It is
swarm in a
on.
Gateway to Grethar, I guess.
How many Herald ships do you have to do?
Herald ships.
How many?
It's being drunk.
30.
That's a Grethor. That's a Grethor. All right, I'm on Keth.
Keth, haha.
How
Right
So
there.
I am inviting multiple people,
Okie dokie.
and Alyssa is being invited. Would anybody else like to join us in killing
Yeah, and I can step out if need be. So
the
feel
the the, the
free.
people, the people and the things and the stuff?
Oops.
Drunken Heretic might be joining us.
Oh, that'd be fun. Cool.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of dailies, is to distract us. Special projects available. Colonization efforts. In fleet marks, I have a few. This is, by the way, for anybody that hasn't paid attention, this is the new way. If you don't want to get rid of duty officers, this is an easy way to get around that. Now it's just dilithium. Drunken Heretic.
Well, if you're an ex-Mormon, then it wouldn't be heresy because you're an ex-Mormon. It wouldn't be heresy if you're a Mormon.
Wait, what?
Mom, check your mail.
Okay.
Wow. In the fleet or in this sub? Because the fleet raffle will be just for fleet members, and this is just for this. Hi, Zanzibar Andrews. Long time.
Well, Drunken Heretic, I don't actually know what your character handle is. I don't know if I have it set up.
Yeah, you do. Drunken Heretic is Gideon at Dr. Eclipse.
Gideon, Dr. Eclipse. I don't have it, though. That's what I'm saying. This is a new character, so that might be the problem, but...
No, it should be in your friends list anyway.
Nope. I have Galaxy, Gens, Glowing Sunset. Yeah, it's not there. Gideon and Dr. Eclipse.
Yeah, okay. Sab, if you don't mind, I'd like to put that in the fleet.
So once he
okay
joins,
with
I
you?
can put him in the...
Because we're coming up
In
on
my
the
friends
possibility
list.
of everybody getting a prize because we've had people donating all day. And that would be really cool for everybody to have a prize. Woo-hoo. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I will put that over there.
And there we go. Now he's a friend, and I apologize it didn't happen sooner. There we go. It is a good name for a Riemann. Okay, so let us hit... That's the wrong one. You've got to pay attention, not be dumb. I know, that's really quite embarrassing. But here we go. Gateway to Grethor.
Alrighty.
Do we have a weeboo?
Woo-woo.
Weeboo.
I do appreciate your understanding, Drunken. I wasn't paying attention, and I apologize for missing that.
Movie time. I'm occasionally on a different Discord, and Drunken Heretics pops up over there. The first time I saw him, I'm like, no, same guy? Assuming Drunken Heretic's a guy, not a girl.
Bad
In
Frost,
person?
yes. Bad Frost. I need to be beaten by people. I should be beaten by people. That's all there is to it.
That's interesting. Let's research.
Holy cow. probably should pay attention before I just destroy
That's fine.
things. That's right. Get the wet noodle. I deserve it.
The comfy cushion.
Having served alongside some Navy. Wow, noodles were not fun. Because they're pieces of salted leather they use for
Yeah.
before bilge was all that common, and they weren't comfortable. It's under attack. That's terrible. I'm not under attack.
Good. Left or right?
Right.
I'm not under attack.
Do you want to go left or do you want to go right, Frost?
I want to go yes.
Okay.
I will go right. See, I'm not in combat, but it says I am.
Maybe it thinks you're in combat. Maybe it thinks you think you're in combat. Oh, crap. I have the wrong ship. I have my old Constitution. I didn't grab my new ship. Well, let's see what happens when I get done here. Pew, 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 pew. I'd pretend that I'm actually doing something, but I know it's all drunken heretic. Just doing that. Somebody's snoring.
I'm in combat now.
Pee-Pee's behind me snoring, and she's as noisy as my dog. My big dog is. Full strength
What
dog.
is it about those small dogs being incredibly loud for no reason at all?
She really is. Yes.
Like my wife wants to get this min pin thing. It's like, I don't want something that loud. It's like, they're not that loud. Wait until they sleep.
I can't switch my ship in the middle of a battle. Gosh darn it. Alrighty. That'll teach me.
That'll learn you.
Yeah. I'll learn everybody else here too as I die forever.
That'll learn you.
Oh yeah, nothing's equipped either. Woohoo!
There we go.
We're having a fun day of playing with Connies, like level 2s or tier 2s, etc. And I haven't played this tune since that day.
What the heck? I'm right in front of the dang thing and I can't turn it off.
That's because somebody else has started it.
Fine. Take away my right to do things.
It really feels like the old Enterprise 2. Pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh.
I'll sit in the middle.
This is the perfect spot for right here. This is incredibly hard. Whatever will I do?
Pray.
Or in my case, blow up. Oh, that was a spectacular blow up.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
The run to the planet. Get to the planet. Get to the chopper.
No, I watched that movie just the other day.
Did you really?
I don't even know what that movie is.
Predator.
Oh, is it?
Yes. I was thinking it was the other one that came out about the same time, but yes.
I honestly thought it was Last Action Hero.
No, that's actually a great movie.
I've never actually
I'm probably
seen
the
that
only person who really thinks that's a fun movie, but I like it. It's self-aware. Pokes fun at all of the Arnold type movies.
Yes, it does.
And a lot of other movies too. The best thing though is when he falls or crashes into the La Brea tar pits and cleans himself off with a paper towel.
Yeah. I was in LA, it was like 13, 14 years ago. And somebody told me that the tar pits was named La Brea Tar Pits.
La Brea?
Yeah, and then I looked it up.
Because-
Brea means tar. So the tar pits. Tar pits.
So it's finely chopped beef pits?
Yeah,
Tartar?
it's raw beef.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Are they? Are they really? But I think that
Where's
the
it?
person that told me was just trying to, make me sound like a dumbass. Which arguably is not a difficult thing to do.
They tried to really hype the Last Action Hero and did such a terrible job on the marketing. But the movie itself was not bad at all.
Transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Outside of like Commando and Predator
Yeah,
and things like
that's
that,
what I was thinking was Commando.
I can't think of anything with Arnold in it. I mean, that isn't like entirely, cameo based.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning
True Lies.
Okay. Although I am kind of looking forward to this series. True Lies comes out seriously.
Are they doing a series of it?
Yep.
Amazing.
I can't remember exactly when it comes out. I think it comes out in March.
I would look forward to seeing that one.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run
But
to the planet.
you got to give it
Yeah.
to just everybody in that movie did a fantastic job. It was a fun movie, kept you engaged the whole time.
True Lies? Yeah.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is. I didn't know that somebody like that could be attractive, but
Transports are beginning their run to
not my cup of tea, but still an amazingly attractive woman.
Mm-hmm.
Shipyard
Let's see, 21 seconds left. Let's see if I can get this one closed in 21 seconds. Don't go into the... these
Do
guys-
not hug the
my
hot
God.
things.
Yeah.
It's the spicy space hole.
It's-
It hurts.
I may have had fried chicken and hot sauce for breakfast, but no, not good for
Oh
starships.
my goodness, that does not sound like a fun day.
It was, well, one, it was in the fridge just this morning. And it was surprisingly tasty. I mean, fair amount of heat. It wasn't sugary, so you get some protein, a little carb, a lot of spice. It wasn't bad.
My mom is crazy.
Yeah, well,
Herald Dreadnought has hit it. Herald ships are attacking the starbase.
Well, it's not melting as fast as the last one did, but still melting. I'm melting! At 37%. Pew, 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 pew.
Where did it go?
It's over here. It always goes over here.
No, the dreadnought's melted. Oh, it's right there.
It's all gone?
No,
No, he's still there.
it was at 0 and got 20% of its health back.
Yeah, you have to get to 0 faster than you think.
Now it's
Now
broken.
he's dead. Now it is an extra knot. Oh, I'm glad that one's done. I'm definitely going to go get a different ship. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we're not staying with that ship. Let's see, but I'm on Drozana, and there's not a lot here in Drozana. Let's go see if I've got anything else in
Benvenido a Drozana.
Drozana.
It does sound like one of those words, though.
It is.
Like it goes along with party.
Switch starship. What shall we take?
7. I mean,
Oh, we
if
haven't
that
done
works.
the Nandi in a while. That's always good. We'll do the Paganini.
The Paganini. It sounds like a
Yes.
lunch.
It's a sandwich
Dish.
from Panera.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
It's like, how did you get that into the game? I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. You're a pretty talented person, but
What am I flying here? AP beams. Okay.
AP beams.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Certainly.
I apologize. I'm broken. That's just all there is to it.
We all have those days.
Oh, I've been coughing so hard. I actually pulled a muscle on my left side.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Let's see.
At least you don't go to the VA and have them poke it. It happened to
Does that
me
make
a
you a
week and a half
Pokemon?
ago. No, that makes me want to punch a government employee in the face.
It usually doesn't go real well.
No,
I'm sure
it
you're
doesn't.
already aware of that.
I've been tempted many times, but haven't followed through on it yet.
That's what I wanted.
Oh no, Drozana. I hit Drozana.
I'm good enough to go do something else if anybody wants to or needs to.
Whoa.
I think we have to do swarm yet, yes.
Swarm. The swarm.
Swarm.
I've got to get myself a console because I didn't put it on there, and it really is kind of inexcusable.
Hi. Good.
Hello.
Hey,
Welcome back.
Ed. Did you have a good break?
It was I would call it a break with yes not extensions, because otherwise it would still run. But no, but it was a power break. That is,
Break.
I had a little lunchy and then plop, dropped to bed and just yes, did a nap.
Let me check 2 projects real quick here.
Get rich in 3 steps.
All right.
See,
All right.
I didn't have this equipped on my character, and I feel embarrassed. This is such a powerful ability.
Which one?
The new harmonic yield distribution via
Hydra.
radial
Yeah.
aperture.
That is the Hydra.
It is the same. It's got the same bonus and more as a Swarm Matrix.
All right, I just Lexer slotted the Jill boost for the KSG and the SSG. I'm going to get them filled in here. And we will have more. Okay, well. Hey, if you are currently on the Starfleet Strike Group, the Research Lab Special Projects needs 200 fleet marks. If anybody has got 200 fleet marks, they can throw in there.
I have 200 fleet marks.
Would you throw some in, please? I'll take care of everything else. If you'd take care of that, that'd be hugely helpful.
Fine.
I only had 20.
What is it?
It is the Research Lab Special Projects. It's purple. It says Weekly Project Lithium Boost.
I got it.
Yeah. Since we've got the Lithium Weekend going on here, let's do that one.
It's finished.
It is finished. Yay!
16
Huzzah.
seconds and you get it back.
Close enough. Let me get back down to Cathar.
Cathar.
Right?
Cathar.
I actually have a ship now that functions. Yay! Woohoo!
You added a drive and shields.
Well, Ed, a couple of weeks ago we were playing with some old like
Hit the
tier 2
army
or
is
tier
strike
3
plane only.
Constitution classes. I forgot to switch it back. Oops.
It's just
Oopsie,
silly.
I don't want that one there. I want that one. There we go. I'm going to check on my husband real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. That is allowed. This time. MoFly has been promoted to entrepreneur. What's an entrepreneur? I don't understand.
Dim.
What's an entrepreneur?
Yes. You know, businessman that might be successful.
Might be successful?
Yes, because these days the line between an entrepreneur, a businessman, and a conman, these lines are
Pretty
sometimes
blurred.
surprisingly thin.
Yes, that's true.
Especially the self-pronounced ones.
Especially in the States. You live in a place where it's a little bit more fair. But not tremendously. But you got straight up crazy people in charge over there, though. I don't know how you get through it. Oh.
Mr. Frost,
Yes.
can I see your tactical specialization tree, please?
My tactical specialization tree. I'd have to be on a tactical character for that, so you could give me a moment. Now, is this for a Federation side or a KDF side?
Yes, Fed.
So that would be Shia.
Secret. An engineer with the same tree is happy the same way.
Okay, so as far as the skills are concerned, go to space, and here is mine. It's just basically straight on down minus coordination protocols because I don't have pets in this build. But everything else is
Okay,
covered.
I use pets.
So you definitely want coordination protocols and there's another
The
one
3
too.
picks.
Yeah, you also want to have enough engineering to give your pets a bit more hull capacity.
Um, um, I would
What?
I would not recommend doing it over feeding pets over the skill tree. I would look more for feeding pets over a little bit dedicated equipment.
Oh yeah,
That
absolutely. But I
is,
mean, these things are free though. Like the basic ensign level
yeah,
uh,
but exactly what do
advantages.
you sometimes is what um so I'm now confusing myself and getting into panic mode.
Well, all of us have been there a few
Ability.
times. But yeah, that's just my opinion. How I go about it. If you can get the lieutenant version of bonus to hanger pet
Yeah.
damage, bonus to hanger health. If you are doing a pet build though, you definitely want to use the new Hydra, not just because of what it, um, not just because it's a cool looking ship, but because of the advantages it gives to pets on their own. Because the level
Yeah.
5 ability does 30% flat damage to a fighter. And if you use frigates instead of fighters, it's 40%. But
Forget frigates.
if you use uh, the console, which I will show you what that console is. Um, where is it? There it is. I'm not going to equip it, but you can see it. It gives an additional 30% turn speed, flight speed, and damage for your hanger pets. If you connect that to the Swarmer Matrix, that's another 30%. So, with just those three things, you've now doubled the damage of all of your fighters. And that's before you deploy them. If you get the trait Independent Wingman, um, it gives your first one 200% more damage and what have you, and you can actually pair it off of that strength. It doesn't pair off your main strength. So there's a lot of advantages to this newest pack that just didn't exist beforehand.
Um, yeah, and the only thing that currently keeps me from buying it is that the 25% discount will be beaten by the next 35% discount on packets
Mm-hmm.
that will appear. This is one thing where I say, okay, I uh, I play for free, so I use my dilithium to buy Zen,
Mm-hmm.
and though I want to maximize the stuff I get from my Zen. That is
Absolutely, it makes perfect
currently
sense.
this kind of 25% introduction discount that get hit by a periodical discount later this year. Nah, I'm just have to wait and
Hello.
my it's
You're back.
just kind of my it's like waiting for the next upgrade week and before I start upgrading one or two tunes where just say we still have this Mark 11 stuff, Mark 13 stuff, and I say shut up and wait. Shut up and wait. I
Shut
have
up
18
and
other
wait.
captains who do well, and you sit on the bank and wait until it's your turn.
You are one tough person.
Um,
That's so
what do you
awesome
think?
hearing
What
that.
kind of a person do you need to? Yes, I'm a captain wrangler. Two accounts, both above 20 captains.
Yes, I
That's
noticed when I was putting together the fleet.
that's a lot. So, um, compared to the massive buff that is threat control, you're right. I mean, yes, threat control is a tremendous advantage. You want to. Uh, I can't remember the name of the ship, but there's a ship that gives your pets basically are ignored, and you can further use different traits to make yourself essentially ignored inside any level of significant combat. So you don't have to worry about people closing in on your carrier as it is. But threat control is such a huge thing in this game that is consistently undervalued. I mean, a carrier should not be the one that is taking the majority of the damage. You should be able to control with other people or have it based on your pets. So your pets are the one getting targeted, and obviously, if you're doing it right, they can't actually be hurt all that much. But that's not to say that a console like the Swarmer Matrix, a console like the Hydra, don't tremendously benefit what your character is able to accomplish. I mean, with those two consoles on their own, your ship should be able to move around far more effectively on the battlefield, making it that much harder to actually, even worry about them.
Well, wait until your pet hears the feedback pulses of Terrence.
Well, I mean, there's ways around that too, though. I mean, in PvP, pets don't really do a very good job, but outside of that, they do just fine.
The rumor was we were going to do some Swarm.
Sure,
Or
that's
did
fine.
you guys do that while I was out making my husband some hot chocolate?
Nope.
I wasn't doing anything, but
What? I didn't know. I thought I'd step away for 10 seconds, and that wound up being a bit of a small project, so.
Mom, you are allowed. You are allowed this time
Thank you. But yeah.
to
I know.
care for other people in your life.
But we will draw strict limits to that, correct?
Yes. That's a tall, busty woman.
The Orion?
No,
Or is this a
the
different one?
person that just showed up next to me.
Oh, one of those boy-designed ladies.
Definitely.
Of course, this character is 5'4", so she's intentionally short.
Actually, have my
No, this
old
is
one
Rawl.
there.
Rawl is taller than that. Never mind.
There we go.
There's a Gorn. It's a Gorn. It's a Gorny Gorn.
All right, give me an X if you would like to play a little Swarm. Federation Swarm, please.
I sent a tune that will be happy to run a swarm.
Okay. Heard a little beep of somebody joining us.
Yeah.
Am I inviting, or are you inviting, or how do you want to do this
Yeah,
one?
come on in.
Now, am I inviting, or are you inviting?
I'm inviting. Oh, I thought
Okay, fine. Then do that.
What are we inviting to?
A
Swarm?
swarm. Cause, darn it,
Dagnabbit.
I'm a good person and people like me. Well, I don't know who they are, but I mean, sure somebody likes me.
Oh, it's Kerr! I love Kerr. Hi, Kerr.
Yes. Training for my master.
Well, maybe I will have a little time to get Zim put together this weekend. We will see. All right, we have room for one more for Swarm. If anyone else would like to join us.
That's the new suit. I'm so disappointed. That looks terrible.
Drunken Heretic is joining us. Yay.
That looks terrible. Absolutely terrible.
All right, is everybody ready for Swarm?
I am the ready for this swarm. The ready for
Okey-doke.
this swarm.
Yep.
I was baking cake. I'm definitely ready.
No, you're Gurry. You were making waffles.
Okay, this person doesn't have a face. Just eyes and ears.
Where? Which instance? Where?
Oh, yeah.
And number two.
That's
Just
really
on it.
weird. They don't have a face. They have eyes and ears, and the rest is invisible.
Oh,
So you can see the inside of the
costume
scarf.
glitch.
Yeah.
That's funny. You can see the inside of the scarf. That's the best part.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, Okay, let's see if that works.
Do boing, boing,
Evie.
boing,
Sorry, Lolo. Don't do that.
boink.
Let's
I'm
try
in
that.
prison. Let me out.
Weewoo?
We in the woo.
Everybody got a weewoo?
Yep. We in the woo.
It's not that I don't believe it, but lately, I just don't believe it.
Hmm. 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 I'm nowhere near as good as it at finding stuff that you're not supposed to be as a player, but I'm getting there. I found a window that desperately needs to be cleaned.
Ooh, it does need to be cleaned. Wow, that's a good bit of detail there. Decrepit old Drazana needs the windows cleaned. Yes, that's well done.
The Herc are about to overrun this.
Been here before.
Engage the Hydra. Oh, it's right there. Eh, 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 eh.
Emergency power to beer bottles.
The emergency power to beer bottles?
Yes, steam beer.
Ah, I haven't played this ship in forever.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
Ed, do you remember the Witch of Andor?
Yes.
This is a build based on that. That's how old this build is.
Okay, might be strong. There will be stronger builds these days, but yeah, Witch of Ender was a ship of its time.
It was a fine little ship.
It was a ship.
It was a ship. Did a great job. I think it was one of Ed's budget builds at the time.
Yeah, it was those days when the awesome Breen hunger pets did not require fleet credits and stuff. They were yeah, like free lunch kind of.
I like to park right in the middle of the gangway. When a beam hits your ship. That's Critore. Nice.
Satellite is back online. We'll launch tracker lines against.
Okay, that's really good.
Look, the Necrid assembly is falling apart. Is something wrong?
Well, clearly, it's falling apart. I mean, did you give it emotional support? Did you tell it was welcome?
No, in fact.
That the fleet is a safe place for it? Of course it's not doing well then.
I'm sorry. I'm rather ignorant, I guess. I can't expect things to be better if I'm not willing to change myself to make it better.
Okay, Avatar, you realize we need to actually turn this into a video. I need some singer. Oh, maybe Cleon Pop Warrior can sing it because she's got a beautiful voice. But you have to sing it in English, which is not Cleon, but we don't want me singing it, that's for dang sure. Up, there's one not done yet. Oh, here it is, I got it.
I guess you better fix it then.
Fixing it. I got my screwdriver and my
I
hammer out.
did done dude it.
Got my varmint hammer.
Your varmint hammer?
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
First, you hog in the middle again.
Oh, trust me, the middle is handled.
The last of the refugees.
Yeah. How many ships do you need?
Refugee ships heading down.
Alyssa, how many Herc do you need?
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Mic off.
Bounce off of Frost's ship there.
Spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Second line is when the beams hit your ship and it feels like your shields aren't equipped. That's Critore. We have got a song going here.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Ooh, there's a hive over there.
Mic on.
Nah, we've never forgotten to put the shields on.
Never. It's
Never.
It's not
At
possible.
least in the last 45 minutes.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. We're speeding up the
I'm like a stunningly effective version of border control. This is what Trump needed. A ship like this just hanging out near the
Swear to God,
border.
if you had a giant Jem'Hadar, is it? No, that's your Hydra. No, that's a Jemmy, right?
Yeah, it's a Jemmy Vanguard, yeah.
I swear if you put a giant Jemmy carrier between the U.S. and Mexico, it would change people's attitudes really fast.
It would. I think it
would.
would. It would change a lot of things. Not necessarily for the better.
No, but it's definitely a statement. I mean, it kind of gets back to the Sphinx pointing out as people were coming up the Nile from southern parts of Africa, and that's the first thing they saw. It was a statement.
Mm-hmm. It's there's a Scottish story. It's one of the only stories that actually coincides with Irish mythology. It's called Finn and Grendel. And if anybody's ever been to Ireland, one of the most popular tourist attractions in Ireland is the Giant's Causeway. Giant's Causeway is a really big natural beach that has hexagonal, looks like platforms all over the place. And
it looks vaguely like when you're walking into Beecher.
Yeah, that's a fairly good analysis. Mm-hmm. But the legend is that Finn McCool, which is the hero of Ireland, wanted a land bridge to Scotland. And so he threw rocks into the ocean, and it turned into this causeway. But as he got halfway, there was one of the heroes of Scotland, which is called Grendel, not the Grendel from Beowulf, but a different Grendel. And he was larger and stronger than Finn McCool was, and so Finn destroyed half the Giant's Causeway, so they couldn't come from Scotland over to Ireland and take it over. But it just tells you exactly everything you need to know about Irish mythology. Is if it's bigger than you are, destroy its way of actually getting to you. That's how they deal with stress and just the ideas of other people. But yeah,
points out correctly, it's columnar basalt.
Yeah, it is basalt. But I think the story is funny in how it came about. In fact, there are several stories that pair off of that, which are just as funny. But the whole thing is, as long as you don't pay attention, as long as you're willing to believe what it is, the first thing you see, then there's an awful lot of wool being pulled over your eyes.
The only bar I went to in all of Ireland was one recommended by a fleet mate, and we went there and drank Club Orange.
Yeah, I've been to the Temple Bar. It's not bad if you go there, like, if you know people, and you go there like 3 or 4 in the morning, because there's always people there. Always people there.
Wow.
And so, if you know locals, then you can get in and have a really good time.
Yeah, this is one thing. Eat where the local people eat, and you're probably good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Totally agree with that one.
When I was stationed in Germany, it was a whole different thing, where you had to. I don't know who that is, so I'm gonna just screen the call there. I got a phone call. Prices are crazy, but if they think you're a local, then they won't charge you nearly as much. 100% true, Celtic. My family is from Edinburgh, but we're consistently mistaken for Irish because the last name is Frost, and that's an Irish last name. But we're definitely Scottish. But they don't know any better, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Okay. I will hop along the universe now, meet other friends as well.
Absolutely. Ed, thank you for being here. It was
of
awesome
course.
As always.
And I actually have to go myself because my wife needs someone to say that she's important, even though she feels sick. And that's my job, so I will have to go do that. I will end it, and then Mom can go back to filling the last hour or so of the stream. And
absolutely, I will do that. If you want to end, I will go ahead and get this set up.
Thank you so much.
Give me 1 sec here to get this started.
Just stick around here. Nothing's going to change. We're just going to go offline for a quick minute. Mom's going to take over again. Thank you so much for joining me. It is, of course, always a pleasure to represent the fleet and hang out with you guys as is. Mom's going to take over, and you'll be able to do everything the way that she wants. I'll hope to talk. And Avatar wants to get some of his dailies done.
Okay,
so we can look at that. But thank you so much again, and I will talk to you later.